Okay, and I'm back. During a 7-year period, a company experiences profits some years and losses other years. Company annual profits are positives, losses are negatives. You're pretty much doing the same thing that you did before. What's the average annual profit or loss for the years listed? Okay, it's like average. 1994 to 2000. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're going to be dividing by 7, and then I add all of these together every year from 1994 to 2000. Negative 90,000 plus 40,000 plus negative 60,000 plus negative 80,000 plus 120,000 plus 90,000 plus negative 140,000. I got negative 120,000. Again, I didn't care to write all that out, but you're adding them. Divide by 7. So you're going to put negative, just put round it to whole numbers, negative $17,143. Okay, they didn't do too well. Okay, I'm up from just 96 to 99, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4 years. So I'm doing the same thing, but I'm only doing those 4 years. So negative 60,000 plus negative 80,000 plus 120,000 plus 90,000, 70,000. Okay, so do a little bit better there. Now divide that by 4, you get 17,500. Now the reason why you have such a discrepancy is because they started really doing poorly that last year, okay? And they didn't exactly do great those, so it's just over those it's positive, so negative, positive. Okay, rewrite the following numbers in scientific notation. So the decimals here, scientific means there can only be one digit in front of the decimal. Right now you got 7. There can only be 1. And I don't leave it there because there'd be 2. So it's 5.4 times 10. You moved it left, so it's positive 6. Okay, there has to be one digit in front of decimal. Right down now there's nothing. Okay, so you need to then move it this way. Stop after you got one digit right there. Okay, it's one digit, 4 in front, 3 in the back, times 10. And I moved it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 places. Now you moved it to the right, so it's negative. Now if you're thinking, oh, I thought you had to move it 3 at a time. No, that's engineering notation. This is scientific. Okay, rewrite the scientific numbers in decimal form. You just simply punch it in. 2.23 times 10 to the 5th power. 223,000. Okay, and then I take 4.32 times 10 to the negative 8th power. And yeah, write that whole thing. 0.0000043. No, I'm missing a 0. Okay, so 0 right there. All right, last page. Solve the following expressions given in, and you need to solve it writing your answer in scientific notation. So multiplication problem is easy. You just multiply 9. Again, you're just going to multiply that by that. So 9.34 times 4.31. So that's 40.2554 times 10. And in multiplication, you just add the exponents. Negative 8 plus 12 is 4. Now, scientific, how many digits do you have before the decimal? Right now you got 2. 40 is 2 digits, okay? So you need to move it so you have 1. You moved it one place. You moved it to the left, so you add 1. So my answer is 4.02554 times 10 to the 5th power. Okay, now if it's more complicated, here's what you're going to do. Okay. I'm going to kind of split it in two. Okay. You're going to worry about just your numbers first. You're going to take 5.48 times 9.72 on top, put it in parentheses, and then you're going to take negative 6.35 times negative 3.03 on the bottom. Okay. We'll worry about the powers of 10 in a second. Close the parentheses after the top and then hit divided by negative 6.35. Get that parentheses in there. Negative 6.35 times negative 3.03. Okay, go 4 digits out. 2.7684. Now with your 10, to figure out what power the 10's to, you're going to put 10 to the negative 3rd times 10 to the negative 5th on top. Then you're going to put 10 to the 6th times 10 to the negative 4th on the bottom. Now, you need to change this so that the negatives move to the other side of the line. So the only one I don't have to move is a 10 to the 6th. Okay? So 10 to the 6th stays where it's at. But that 10 to the 3rd moves downstairs. Okay? So it can be a positive 3. The 10 to the 5th moves downstairs, it's a positive 5. Now the 10, that negative 4 that's on bottom, moves to the top, so that's 10 to the 4th. Now, you add these because they're all on one side together. Combine those. That's 9 plus 5 is going to be 10 to the 14th power. Then 10 to the 4th, 10 to the 14th. You eliminate the one that's smaller and then subtract 4 from the bigger one. And that's 14 minus 4 is 10, so it's 10 to the 10th. But since it's on bottom and not on top, you put it to the negative 10th power. And you only have one digit before your decimal. That's a good thing, so that's your answer. So remember, write out your powers of 10, move the negatives to the other side so they become positive. Combine your tops and bottoms and then find the difference, okay? Now, engineering notation, there has to be between 1 and 3 digits. And you have to move them, but 3 at a time. So decimals here. So that's 3, okay? I still have 4 numbers before the decimal. It's got to be between 1 and 3. There's 6. I just have 1, I'm good. So 2.5 times 10, moved it to the left, 6 places. Now here, you don't even have a digit in front of your decimal. The 0 is just, if you have a 0 in front of the decimal, you might as well just get rid of it. Okay, you don't have any digits. So 3, 6, you still don't have anything. 9. Now you have 2, so that's good. 43.1 times 10, 369, to the power of negative 9, because I was moving it to the right. And, yeah. Watch out for that problem.